It can be the smallest actions that change the world. The right people at the right time. A dream that blossoms into something revolutionary. This is the PCA main event. Prepare to be changed.
January in the Bahamas. Every year, hundreds of players come here from colder climates to compete in one of the world's biggest poker festivals.
And with the super high roller in the books, it's time to focus our attention on the main event, a $10,000 tournament with a $10 million guarantee.
295 players entered Day 1A. 710 took to the tables on Day 1B. Day 2 sees the field merge for the first time.
And registration's still open, so come on in. The water's warm.
The PCA starts off the year like in an amazing way.
I'm always so excited. This is one of my favorite trips of the year.
It's just kind of the known place to be to start your year.
It's the fun, parties, the chilling on the beach, the shenanigans.
Yeah, baby.
I can't imagine not starting my poker year here.
How's it going?
Yeah, I don't know, I just love it.
They love it, we love it, you love it. The PokerStars.com PCA.
Hey everyone, it's the Merce Dog. Davide Katai. He just said, nice to meet you. I'm in room 601.
What's up, baby? This is it. Do or die. No mistake. Mistake, you go home.
I think that chain was a mistake. He's still here. Why do I know that guy?
That's the super high roller champ crossing the room.
Nice. Liv Baree, a lady. Mike McDonald won the very first online satellite for this year's PCA. And Vanessa Selps has been off to a great start here.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Buddy means Daniel can't remember his name.
There we go.
John DeBella, PCA champ 2012. I was going to say 12.
Yeah, I believe you, thousands wouldn't.
Jay Cody celebrating 1 year as Team Pro. Better start delivering.
Get to the right table, that's the first thing.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, you reigning World Series of Poker main event champion Ryan Reese, who, in case you didn't know, called himself the best in the world and as a result is under intense scrutiny. Good luck to you.
Oh, Chris Moneymaker. I think on behalf of everyone, we'd like to thank you for bringing us to the feature table. Thank you very much. Robbie, are we appreciative or? World champ, kid. This guy changed poker. Come on.
Chris Moneymaker is basically the John Connor of poker. Without him, none of us would be here and we'd all be slaves to machines. Ooh, I have 6 new @replies.
The first online qualifier to win the World Series main event. He's joined on the feature table by Antonio Esfandiari, former EPT champs Davide Katai and Christoph Benzimra, PCA regular Eddie Sabat, and big game loose cannon Nadya Magnus. Great lineup on the main stage. Katai is table captain with a stack of 85,000, with the blinds at 400, 800 with a 100 ante. Katai first to speak. King 8 offsuit.
Robbie, my nemesis.
How you doing?
God, just when I thought it was gonna be okay, you know?
Ragavan has folded out of turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see. I thought you folded.
Nice misdirection, Antonio.
Race. You got 17.
Katai's made it 1,700. Benzimra's out.
This is the only thing that matters, right? The box?
What's in the box?
Someone please tell Eddie to act like he's been here before.
Nadya Magnus on the button. Folds. Moneymaker in the small. Also folds.
Right away, huh? You French never ease up.
I'm from Belgium, by the way.
Oh, Belgium? Sorry.
No problem.
I thought I heard you speak. But you speak French?
Yeah, I speak French. That's why.
Davide, right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Davide. Antonio.
He knows. We all know.
Katai flops a gut shot.
This was an incredibly loose open under the gun with King 8.
Check, check on the flop.
No c-bet. Huh.
Deuce on the turn. King high still good.
Antonio may start betting now.
He does. He leads for 2,300.
I think I like a call here from Davide less than I would have liked a bet on the flop and then a bet on the turn.
Katai calls. Dramatically. The river. 9 of clubs. Katai has the best hand with king high.
This board is officially bricked out for all big cards, though. And I could understand Antonio barreling again. I can also understand him giving up if he never thinks he's going to get a fold.
He's taking another stab. 4,700.
Davide has nearly the worst hand he can have here. Antonio's is the actual worst, I think.
Katai folds.
I'm not sure what Davide's plan was on that hand, but all I can say is typical Frenchman.
Antonio Esfandiari adds 5,200 to his stack. He's now above the tournament average with 654 players remaining.
Ah, look, it's Antonio's dad. It's like he wandered down from bed in his jammies. He's adorbs.
I came to see if Antonio is going to win. He's going to win, right?
Yes, that is why you came down. Right.
Some moral support for Antonio on his rail as we head over to the secondary feature table, where the action is on Daniel Negreanu. He raises it up with King Jack.
104. First hand, everybody's gonna chill, get used to the RFAD, so I'm raising. Genius, right? Ah, been around the block.
Action's now on Alan Schulman.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. All of it.
Let's do that.
Big shove.
Kaboomski. I'm betting that you have the best hand. So I'll fold.
Thank you.
Was I right?
No.
You didn't have the best hand. You for sure had the best hand.
She now has a round starting stack.
How good was your hand? Scale of 1 to 10. Oh, you can't hear me?
You get no information from me. You think I'm stupid?
Alan's husband Barry made the final table of this event in 2010.
Okay.
Barry gives a lecture and he says, don't ever talk to Daniel. He's always fishing for information.
Don't ever talk
Do
to
not
me.
give it to him. No, he's a wonderful guy,
even
but
if I
don't
ask, like,
give him
how's
a
your life?
bit of information.
How's your life? How are things?
No, not during the hand. No.
Okay. But I can say, like, how's traveling been?
It's been great. Thank you.
Good. I know you enjoy traveling. I already had that information. It's not new.
Daniel, before this goes any further, that is another man's wife.
Daniel, one of many big names in the field today.
Scotty's got 5 bracelets and 500 chains. Speaking of chains, check out the Merce Dog's goatee. It's off the leash.
He's off to a good start on day 2, just above the tournament average. Woof.
Yes. Ryan Reese, the champ. He inspired a lot of hate for his post-win rhetoric and a lot of love, but mostly hate. That's Academy Award-nominated actress Jennifer Tilly, hot off the set of Curse of Chucky.
Vanessa Selps hot off her 3rd place finish in the Super High Roller event just a couple of days ago. Here in the main event, she's currently 8th on the leaderboard, ahead of Moneymaker and Esfandiari, and just behind Kachalov and Katai. The current chip leader with 639 players remaining is Lily Coletto, playing a stack of more than 230,000.
Who is this chip leader, Lily Coletto, you speak of?
Yes.
Huh.
Across the room, we've got action involving an EPT champ and a PCA champ. David Van Plu has called John DeBella's 3-bet pre-flop.
You think John has any idea who David Van Plu is?
10-7-5, 2 spades.
David is number 1 on the Scottish all-time money list, which means if you mess with him, you are very likely to get headbutt.
Action check to DeBella. And the 2012 PCA main event winner continues the flop for 6,000.
Don't do it, Dave. Keep it in check. No headbutting, I'm begging you. He doesn't know who you are, and he doesn't know you're Scottish.
Van Plu, who won EPT London in Season 7, calls the 6K. The turn card is the Queen of Diamonds. Van Plu's checked again.
See if DeBella continuing.
He bets again, 13,000.
Oh no, here it comes. You can hear the bagpipes getting fired up.
Van Blue folds.
I am calling it right now. Back-to-back DeBella.
If you ignore last year's PCA, which was won by Dimitar Danchev. DeBella now with more than double the tournament average.
I don't want to spill. Thank you so much, honey.
Barry, she won't
Thank
talk to me.
Yeah.
Did you do something?
I'm just asking
No,
you a
you know,
question
like,
and she won't answer.
remember this time you said Queens? Let me guess. Is it Queens? Do you have Queens?
Good for her. She's a good student.
Yeah.
I
say nothing. He's a good teacher. He's a good teacher.
Barry was my first boss ever in poker. He still does not know my name.
Back to the action at the feature table. Davide Katai is raised under the gun. It's been folded around to Antonio in the big blind.
King 8 versus Jack 10 suited. Didn't we already see this?
The hands are reversed. Esfandiari calls.
Maybe a loose defend from Antonio, but from what I've seen of Davide so far today, he plays his air pretty passively.
That's not air. Top 2 for Katai. Antonio with a flush draw. He checks. Katai set to continue. 2,200.
His bet is kind of small for such a draw-heavy board. You want to give worse odds to hands exactly like Antonio's.
Esfandiari calls. The turn card is the 7 of clubs. Antonio picks up a gut shot now. He checks a second time. Katai about to barrel.
39.
3,900.
Again, this is a small bet, but it could get a fold. Antonio really has no clue whether or not his draw is live.
Antonio does fold.
Davide folded out a worse hand. That's bad. But he folded out a hand with significant equity. That's good. Davide down from where he started the day. That's bad. But still above average. That's good. Davide, the #1 earning tournament player in Belgium. That's good. Antonio confused him for French. That's bad.
So as this is our 56th time at Atlantis, they're finally going to let us up into the bridge suite.
Bridge suite, for real. Isn't it like 25 grand a night?
Yeah, and you have to book it for like 4 nights minimum.
That's nearly 100 grand.
That's exactly 100 grand. It works out at about $1,000 an hour.
Put me down for 3 minutes. I will make it work.
Welcome back to the PokerStars.com PCA main event. The 2 players headlining our feature table have both revolutionized poker in their own way and embarked on journeys that once seemed unimaginable.
Me winning the World Series of Poker as an amateur, I'm just your average guy. Watching me on TV, that inspired people to get up off the couch and go play poker.
I got to the top of the all-time money list by winning the one drop. First place was 18 million and change. And I happened to be that lucky guy that day.
Antonio has 3 WSOP bracelets and final tabled the EPT Grand Final in Season 4.
Can I have a water room temperature, please?
And he likes his water room temperature. I knew that.
Chris has cashed 4 times in EPT main events, including an 11th place finish in the 2011 PCA. Blinds are still 400, 800 with a 100 ante. Action on Christoph Benzimra, he folds. Eddie Sabat is out. Round to Ingvar Sten, he passes. Nadya Magnus gives it up. Ace-9 for Moneymaker in the cutoff.
Understandable to raise here in late position.
The raise is to 1,700. Ace-10 for Esfandiari on the button.
Unfortunately, Chris has just run into Domination Nation.
Antonio just calls in position. Katai folds the small. Ragavan folds the big. Heads up to the flop.
Mr. Money.
Maker. It's money maker, Antonio.
Mr. Money.
6-3-3 on the flop.
I think Chris is cool to not continue here. Pairs aren't folding. Ace highs aren't folding.
21.
Chris does continue for 2100.
Multi-street bluffs may not be profitable in the long run here either.
Antonio stations with ace-10 high.
Well, let's see if Chris does go multi-street. Maybe he'll make a liar out of me, like my ex-wife, Carol. I have emails too, Carol.
It's a jack on the turn. Chris slows down, he checks.
All right. I liked Antonio's float on the flop. But I think if he's going to bet here, he's only going to get worse hands to fold.
He bets 3,600.
There is some protection to be had, I guess. Don't want Moneymaker hitting that 9 on the river, right?
Chris gives it up.
Couple of chops that could have hit the river, too.
Esfandiari adding nearly 6K to his stack, up to nearly 60,000.
And I think Mr. Esfandiari's back, and he's chatting up a lady. All right. Wait. See if she's got a friend. Ridiculous. Doesn't even need a wingman. A lone wolf.
What's up, Dad?
You know, the usual, chilling. Might be a sock on the door when you get back to the room. That might be incentive to stay in the tournament a little longer.
Well, the action is on Antonio, facing a raise from the Nadya. He's opened under the gun +1 with 10s.
Antonio could easily 3-bet this.
He re-raises to 4,000 with ace-queen. Then Zimra's big blind. He mucks. Back on Medic.
Antonio's probably going to 3-bet a lot of hands that 10s aren't doing so bad against, so it's possible Serb just piles it in here.
I might fold for the rest of it.
So I'm trying to figure out.
There's a chance, you know.
I think he's telling the truth.
He's gonna go all in, dealer. I give you $20 free roll if he doesn't go all in. You know, $20 for you.
He's gonna fold despite you.
He's not folding.
Give the man $20.
There you go.
Medic all in.
And this is a big race for Nanad.
Who made the 20?
Huh?
Who made the 20?
I said if you don't go all in, I'm gonna give him 20.
I thought you gave him $20 if I don't.
If I win the hand, you get $20.
The 20's live.
The 20 is live. Actually, you know what? Any ace or queen on the flop, you get 20. Even if you put a 10 with it, you know? There you go.
Making the man sweat. Come on, man.
You can do it. Ace or a queen?
Done.
Dad, ace or a queen?
Ace or queen.
Punish the Serb.
Love him.
10's holding.
Not a good flop, Dad.
You got the clubs. You got the clubs.
No, we don't want a jack of clubs. We'll take a queen. Queen.
Now he's got it.
How much are you?
Nope.
How much is it?
Not doing that.
How much is it? 12? It's not coming,
somebody
Dad.
pull that money back. Somebody pull that money back.
There you go, pay him.
Antonio knows all the tricks.
Just pay him before the river.
It's a 7. Medic doubles up.
Everyone flip.
I think you tried to use every trick in the book for that one to get it home.
That was a very close call with ace-queen, but I think Antonio got extra info with his pre-flop jibber-jabber.
I thought you had that one, man.
So did I.
I had a feeling you were going to win that one too for some reason.
I'm not a good flipper these days.
Who is? Even Flipper the Dolphin is on a downswing. He's lost his porpoise.
Love you, Dad.
I wish my dad would come see me at work. Sober.
I love my dad. He's the best. Yeah, my dad is a special character. I mean, a lot of people might see him just a little bit on TV and they think, you know, that guy looks really cool or whatever. But they have absolutely no idea how crazy my father is. He's 70 years old and he can outlast just about anybody I know. Anytime we go out, he's the last man standing.
I love it.
He is the last one to, you know, quit. He's just ready to go at all times. And I don't know where he gets his energy from. It certainly skipped a generation because I don't have it. He means the world to me. And you have to understand, you know, in Iran, he was a very successful businessman, and he wanted to move us, my brother, myself, and my mom to America. And then, you know, him and my mom had problems, and so she went back to Iran, and here he is in a country where he doesn't really know anybody, and he's got to raise these 2 kids without his wife, and, you know, he's got to go to work every day and work 12, 13 hours a day, not really see his kids that much. What he gave up to bring us here to give us a better chance at life is something that I admire and respect very much. And so to be able to take care of my dad now, take him around, go out and dance on top of the table and drink tequila and just, you know, be the life of the party, that to me is more rewarding than winning any poker tournament. He's my hero, he's an amazing man, and he gave up a lot to bring us to this country. And so obviously he's the person I love more than anything.
Go. It's good to you on left of
Bye, Dad.
Well, Antonio isn't the only one with some family support.
Check out those adorable Merciers. Jason's like a little kid on a diving board. Mom! Mom, look at Mom! Look! Mom, I'm about to bust this guy! Mom, look! Did you see it? Mom, did you see it? I busted him!
Over to the secondary feature table. David Yan and Daniel Negreanu have gone heads up to the turn. Negreanu way ahead with top pair.
The Yan hand. In very bad shape.
Yan bets 5,500. Negreanu calls. The river is a 9.
All in.
And Yan shoves.
I did not see that coming. Doesn't he know that Daniel loves to call more than a drunk ex?
You're not bluffing. You're not that guy. Yeah, I think you have a straight or a flush. This is what I think.
7/8's a straight. He does have an 8.
King 6 deuce rainbow? Yeah, that's what you usually put somebody on. 7/8 or a flush.
Good night, ladies. Interesting choice. He is beating queens. In general, when somebody makes a pot-sized shove, it's fairly safe to fold top pair, no kicker. Even though it is the best hand here.
Yeah, I'm gonna fold. I think it's a good fold. It's been a good bluff.
We
but I
don't really
think
know
it's
though
bluffing.
unless he shows us. We don't know if it's a good fold.
No, I don't think he was bluffing, but I think he might have got there.
Wrong, wrong, and wrong, but a lot of the time he would have.
Other notable players in the field include Daniel's fellow team pro Marcel Lusk, who's playing more than 100k, just like super high roller runner-up Dan Shack and Celia from Monsters Inc. Meanwhile, Ryan Reese is short and he is all in. Eli Berger's reshoved. Decision on Jack Elwood.
Jack Elwood from the Blues Brothers?
Their names are Jake and Elwood Blues.
Oh, right. That's why they're the Blues Brothers.
Well, Elwood folded, and this is not quite a race, although Reese has 18 outs on that flop.
18 outs twice. Eli Berg's gonna have to dodge more than the Los Angeles Chaos.
Good luck, guys. And he does. Ryan Reese eliminated.
The Los Angeles Chaos were the 2013 World Dodgeball Champions, in case anyone was wondering.
And for the second time at this PCA festival, we see the best player in the world head for the exit.
Ryan Reese didn't even last as long against these guys as Kyle Reese did against the T800. Can you stop it? Maybe. With these outs? I don't know.
If you want to play in an EPT event, go to PokerStars.com. There are qualifiers every day.
Wow, look at this place. What a view. Can't believe they're letting us shoot here.
Joe, watch out for that vase. It looks expensive.
What, this one?
Stapleton! Welcome back to the PokerStars.com PCA main event. This poker calendar milestone has been changing lives and fortunes for 10 years. The first step on the road to glory is surviving day one, which is no mean feat. Superstars from the world of poker started their annual PCA journey, but only a select few made it to day two.
Some folks didn't even make it to day one. The entire east coast of the U.S. is buried under 3 feet of snow right now. Thanks a lot, Obama.
Blind still 400-800 with a 100 ante. Action folded to EPT 6 Warsaw winner Christoph Benzimra. He folds. Eddie Sabat is out. Nadya Magnus has 9-7 suited.
Getting a little loosey-goosey here.
Ravi, some Laden? You want to play some Laden?
Not against you.
I'd take that as a no, Antonio. The raise is to 1,800. Ingvar Sten 3 bets with King Jack to 4,500. Queen Jack suited for Chris Moneymaker on the button.
Interested to see what he'll do here. I don't think he can fold it, really.
He 4 bets.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Moneymaker makes it more than 10,000.
Nice move, Moneymaker. People 3-bet light a lot from late position against early position these days, especially people from Norway. So Chris has actually got the perfect hand he can win with now and not lose value or get there and get plenty of value.
Wow.
Both players fold.
Show like an 8.
I just wanted to flop the nuts again like you did. But
money.
I saw that 8, 9, 10 plays well.
Okay.
Don't mess with the world champ, boys.
That's the one move today, sort of move.
You were suited, so that didn't count.
That's true.
I think you had us both beat.
Probably. Definitely could be.
No.
Good value, good value. That's why he's the world's best.
People talk about the moneymaker effect and the growth of poker, and the way I perceive it is it's really more about what I represent. People just see themselves in me and my personality. This fat guy that likes to drink beer, likes to watch sports, and then think if this idiot from Tennessee can go and win $2.5 million playing a game of cards, well, heck, I can too. Back in 03, I was more just a recreational player. I was never going to quit my job, but it was a good second source of income. I just saw it was a buy-in that had 8 or 9 people in it. I clicked register and went and played. I saw I was playing for a satellite, and I was like, well, dang, I wanted to play for cash. I didn't want to play for a satellite to the World Series, which I'm never going to win. It was David against the Goliath, and then coming out on top. I mean, you can't even make a movie that good. And I know I lived the dang thing. It was incredible. I was out in LA at a house party. Someone comes up, taps me on the shoulder, and I hear him say, I'm a huge fan. I turn around, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, what the happening here? People talk about the moneymaker effect. The thing that really struck me is the transformation in poker. This game has gone from casinos shutting down their poker rooms to everybody playing this game. And it doesn't matter if you have $1 billion in the bank or if you're broke and want a satellite. You're sitting and playing on the same tournament table. It's really the only sport where you can actually watch someone on TV and then go play with them.
Sure, you may have heard that story before, but how many times have you seen Star Wars, huh?
Over to the secondary feature table. Action folded to Raymond Shen in the small blind.
What's up, son? All of it, huh? I told you!
Oh, boy.
I told you. What did I tell you? I was going to get King Jack suited, and it's going to come a King and a Jack? Good game, buddy. You owe me 11-3. You know you cannot win. This was already predetermined. I said King and a Jack of the same suit. Did everyone hear that?
Wait.
I said I was going to get King Jack suited, Marcel. And I got King Jack suited. Put the King in the Jack, because I already know it's coming. I already know. I feel it. This is how it works. Yeah. It's over. King Jack. I'm not going to put it yet, but whatever. Okay, well, it's on its way. I didn't mean the flop. What happened? It's supposed to be a King and a Jack.
It's all
It was
wrong.
supposed to be on the flop. It's supposed to be on the flop. That's going to give me the tease.
What's up, Dad from One Tree Hill?
That's 7. It was a chop pot. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It was a chop pot. Yeah. I got confused. Okay.
I'm a little bit scared right now.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't to be this time. You know? Maybe the high roller.
Maybe.
Will do. Well, good luck, gentlemen. Huh. I really thought a King and a Jack was going to come.
Thank you.
Is he done? I'm gonna be honest, I stepped out for a second.
Back to the main feature table. Action on Christoph Benzimra. 9 deuce off suit, he's out. As is Eddie Sabat. Medic. And Sten both fold. Nadya Magnus.
Not only did Nadya win on the big game, but she was also the hostess for the Russian version of the show. We have no word for fun.
She folds. Moneymaker's out. King Queen suited for Esfandiari on the button.
Whose big blind is it, dealer?
The number right here.
Oh.
He loves it, look at him.
Well, just out of principle, I have to raise.
1,700. Katai in the small blind has ace-queen.
This could easily be a 3-bet.
Belgium does not give up easily.
Another reason you know he's not French.
A raise.
Katai makes it 5,800. Ragavan, who Antonio was targeting, folds.
It's 58, right?
King Queen suited, way too strong to fold to a 3-bet.
And Antonio will get to play the flop in position.
Good luck, sir. Come on, baby, give me a flop.
Not the flop he was looking for.
Technically, it was a flop, though. Katai, continue. Eventually.
Splash, 4,400.
It was like he was speaking to them for a second first. Davide wants to continue to try to win this pot now, but in general, I think he's mostly going to fold out worse hands on a board that doesn't connect with too much of Antonio's range. Whoa, look at me, friends. I am wrong. Antonio is not folding worse. Well done, Davide.
Esfandiari calls in position. The turn card is another 3, pairing the board.
After Davide continues the flop, I'm pretty sure he should be following up with a bet on the turn. And I don't think this 3 should slow him down at all.
Looks like he will bet again.
After a quick little pep talk to the chips.
Bye-bye, chips. Crash, 6,600.
This bet should be getting pairs to fold and obviously all floats, but look, it's actually kind of a small bet. And you can see Antonio doesn't want to fold. There's not really a lot of moves he can make, though. If he calls here, he's just got king high. If he raises, what is he representing?
Antonio folds. Katai adds another 12K to his stack. Up to nearly 96,000.
That hurt me.
Don't rub it.
Sometimes you gotta let them bluff you. Right, Money?
Yeah, I've already let you bluff me once. It's okay.
Belgium's like Europe's Canada.
Well, Davide Katai is a Triple Crown winner, meaning he has EPT and WPT titles and a World Series of Poker bracelet. And he's currently 7th in chips, just ahead of Vanessa Selbst. Former PCA champ John DeBella is 3rd on the leaderboard. And Lily Coletto still rules on day 2 with 215K. Well, Daniel Negreanu may be gone, but he's staying positive.
Well, so far the PCA, I haven't had any success in terms of the poker, but I've had success at the gym, working on getting sexy, and I think that's going extremely well. Been eating well, been having some fun, had a couple drinks with some friends, so it's been fun, and there's the high roller left, so I'm not done yet.
I agree Daniel's been getting sexy since he started stealing my look.
At the outer tables,
Freaking luck box.
chip leader Lily Coletto faces a bet from John DeBella and folds.
That's John freaking Lockbox DeBella to you?
The 2012 PCA champ is up to nearly 165,000. He is now 2nd on the leaderboard behind Coletto.
Shown too many hands already.
Oh, it couldn't be a bluff. You bet too little.
Not always the most sound logic, but I guess we'll never know.
Staying out in the field, Hollywood star Jennifer Tilly has bet 6,000 on the flop, and Marcelo Ramos de Fonseca has called.
Classy hat.
Board pairs on the turn, puts a second flush draw out there.
A very wet board.
Tilly bets again, 12,000.
Board still wet, hat still classy.
Fonseca calls. We go to the river with 45,000 in the middle. Jack of diamonds.
Plenty just got there.
And Jennifer Tilly is set to bet a 3rd time. She makes it 20,000.
I don't know enough about Jen's sober game enough to guess whether she's just nuts or she just got there. Actors are kind of nuts, though.
Fonseca folds.
How bad do you want to see Jen in a hand where she makes quad aces over the nut straight so she can go bullets over Broadway?
Oh, that would be awesome! Can we make that happen?
Please?
I'm being told we can't make that happen. Tilly up to nearly 140k. As we head back to the main featured table, blinds are now 500 and 1,000 with a 100 ante, and we're sweating with Davide Katai.
The last time I sweat with a Belgian, Jean-Claude Van Damme was digging through a discount sock bin and arguing with his girlfriend at a department store in Los Angeles, and that is a true story.
So Katai's under the gun +1 raise with ace-king has been called by Chris Moneymaker in the big blind. Heads up to the flop, which is 10-9-7 with 2 clubs.
We are in position, I like that.
Moneymaker has checked to Katai. No c-bet, he checks behind.
It's fine, it's not a great board for ace-king versus a big blind.
Another 9 on the turn. Moneymaker leads. He bets 3,500.
I'm actually okay with a straight-up fold here. When we're behind, we're a big dog to catch up. Some of our outs could be dirty, and if Moneymaker's bluffing, that means we kind of have to commit to calling river, too.
Katai calls.
Okay, I mean, could have the best hand.
The river is an 8. Well, this is a very straighty board. Moneymaker slows down, he checks.
Well, a check behind's no good, because we're only beating like king, queen, and ace, queen. Kind of a fan of turning our hand to a bluff. Yeah, I think I like that. Yes, indeed. When we check back the flop, we can still rep a lot, and the board changed significantly on the river, which I think is great for us when Chris checks.
6,600.
We can have jack 10, jack 9, ace jack, even 8s might play it this way. Chris can't call us too light.
Moneymaker calls.
Okay, we're boned.
Katai, tables ace high. Moneymaker shows pocket 3s.
What? What? Are we a total tell box? Did we just open up an Oreo and listen to it or something?
A big call for Moneymaker. And he's right. Wins a pot of 26k.
Just 3s, huh?
2 pair.
Hard to make 2 bad.
It's hard to make 2 pair.
Hard
to make a pair.
It's hard to make friends after 40. Please be my friend.
No.
Thank God I don't have to pay for that vase.
Joe, don't touch the giant gong. Watch out for the tower of dishes. Oh, now you've upset the tiger.
Oh, no.
Here on day 2 of the PokerStars.com PCA main event, roughly half the starting field remain.
Guess how much the salad cost?
$11.50.
14.
$50.
What?
$50.
What's in there?
Where the hell did you get it from? Oh, there's shrimp. There's shrimp in there. I didn't
There's
see
4
the shrimp. I didn't see the shrimp.
4 shrimp. $50. Only in the Bahamas.
I hope they're not jumbo shrimp because I'm allergic to oxymorons.
Action's been folded to Nadya Magnus, who's got pocket 9s in the cutoff.
Antonio, think about it. Where are they going to get shrimp? It's an island.
Nadya starts the hand with 24 big blinds. She raises to 2,300. Antonio in the small blind has ace-10 suited.
With these size stacks, it seems like just one of those unavoidable confrontations.
All in.
Antonio shoves for 22 bigs. Katai folds.
Don't, please.
Nadia's got some experience, but she's still a fairly recreational player, so this is a big decision for her.
Don't bust me before I finish my $50 salad.
Even if he did win $18 million in a tournament, I think that's still a lot of money for a salad.
Would you like an asparagus? Why do you think?
Well, not now. So serious.
Nadya calls.
So it's the player who plays one of these a year flipping against the player who plays one of these a month.
Baby, heads or tails?
Antonio's fiancée Amal.
Does it really matter? Guys obviously already won at life.
Chris, what do you think?
I liked you last time. I like you again, but
You like it this time?
You're entertaining, but she's prettier, so I gotta go with her, man.
I understand.
Like rum versus tequila, one of these hands is a slight advantage.
Easy. There you go. That's a good start.
Antonio pairs his 10.
He is really going to town on that salad. Not looking good for Nadya, unlike those earrings.
She needs a 9 on the river. 2 cards Antonio has to fade to double up.
Good news is she can't go broke.
She'll be left with 2.5 big blinds. Antonio doubles up.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Poor Nadya. That's why he's the pro. And if he wins this thing, he might be able to spring for the lobster. I'm kidding. No one can afford the lobster.
Antonio is still significantly below the tournament average, but obviously in much better shape than Nadya, who is on life support now.
Ah, Mr. Esfandiari, just proud that his boy is finally eating his vegetables.
Over to the secondary feature table where Alan Schulman is all in.
Call.
Called by David Yan. Matt Vengrin folds, and it's not looking good for Alan.
Yan in even better shape with that jack getting folded. Alan is drawing cray-cray thin.
There's a jack, oh, and a queen.
That's not nice.
No, it is not.
That's really not nice.
She has 1 out and doesn't hit.
That's game.
In fact, David Yan improves to the nut flush.
It's all right. Alan's got another engagement anyway. She's meeting Lucille Bluth for lunch.
Good luck to you.
Lucille, too, is also going to be there.
Just have to win something else.
Well, plenty of ladies still going strong in this tournament, including the current chip leader, Lily Coletto. She's got 220,000 right now. With an around average stack is Maria Ho. And across the room, wearing her Lucky Tokyo t-shirt, is Academy Award nominee Jennifer Tilley.
Barry Schulman was my first boss in poker, and BJ was my first mentor. Taught me to be a tournament reporter. I was fired less than a year later.
Vanessa Seltz is up to 92,000. Well, let's check in on another lady in the field. British online qualifier, Carolyn Gray.
I love the PCA. So many different walks of life, many of them in tank tops.
She's gone to the turn against super high roller winner Fabian Quas. And she's moved all in. Quas calls.
Oh, yes, flip, flip.
Ah, he's wounded. He does not want to show.
Set, you called it.
Top pair against a set of 6s. And Carolyn doubles up through Quas.
Quas puns out. Gray puns in. After all, I'm a big supporter of Gray rights.
She now has just below the tournament average. We are roughly halfway through day 2. 450 players remain in the PCA main event, and we're heading back to the main stage.
Now's when the real poker starts.
Action folded to Chris Moneymaker. Ace Queen suited on the button.
Excellent.
He raises to 2,300. Antonio Esfandiari in the small blind. Thinking about it. And then folds. Davide Katai in the big blind has 5-4 of diamonds.
A 3-bet here wouldn't be outrageous. We'll reserve that for the price of the salad. But with suited connectors, I don't expect Davide to be folding here. And he may not want to play this pot out of position without the betting lead.
He's re-raising. It's a 3-bet to 6,600.
Chris has the perfect hand to call and play in position. No need to 4-bet this.
Chris does not call. He does 4-bet, re-raising to 12,300.
Wonder if he's raising, planning on calling a shove.
Katai calls.
It's also pretty rare to see someone just call there out of position.
26,000 in the middle already. And the flop gives Chris a flush draw. He's still ahead, of course, with ace high. Katai has an open-ended straight draw.
Well, this pot's guaranteed to get bigger. 2 draws that can never get folded once this much has already gone in the middle.
Katai checks to the pre-flop aggressor. Moneymaker. Set to continue. Small c-bet, 5,500.
Super small bet, which I think is actually pretty cool in this flop texture. You don't mind winning the pot right now, you don't mind getting called, and you don't hate getting shoved on. Davide is in a great spot to just call. He's getting a perfect price.
I'm all in.
Why call when you can raise for everything you've got?
This Belgian doesn't waffle.
And Moneymaker calls all in.
Ace king?
I don't know what hands Moneymaker would bet fold there.
Wow. What a good spot.
Great spot, big fave, much ship.
Chris Moneymaker, a 71% favorite.
Whoops.
A 3 on the turn. Katai set to be crippled. Moneymaker set to double up to 123,000.
Still okay.
Haven't died yet.
You're good.
The river card. It's a deuce, that's a straight for Katai!
Check his heart now.
So sick.
Good luck, guys.
Man, that is so sick.
Last time I saw a beat that sick, Ralph Macchio was getting jumped by a bunch of skeletons.
Run good, huh?
Not bad.
We lose Chris Moneymaker.
Good play with you, man. Good luck, guys.
Adios, Chris.
It's a shame, he was playing well.
Thank you.
He takes it like a total pro.
There goes a legend. The good kind, not the weird one with Tom Cruise and Tim Curry.
So here's where we are at midway through the day. Lily Coletto is still chip leader, but Pascal Lefrancois isn't far behind. Davide Katai has actually dropped out of the top 10 despite winning that big pot and busting Chris Moneymaker.
Well, I mean, I just got in and played day 1 yesterday. Day 2, you know, obviously since I'm here, didn't go as well as I had hoped. You know, win that hand, I've got over 100,000 and, you know, looking very strong, but it's the way the tournaments go. You know, you got to win your races, and especially when you have a guy, you know, right where you want him. I mean, you know, I'm trying to win when I have the guys crushed, not when I'm having just straight 50-50. So, you know, I'll get in some other events and see if I can run better.
Next time, a touch of Hollywood comes to the feature table.
But you did not fall into my crafty trap.
And Vanessa Selbst continues to run hot in the Bahamas.
I win.
But they're not the only ladies stealing the show.
I mean, seriously, what was that?
Nice hand.
Nice dodge.
As day 2 of the PCA main event continues.
I'll show you. I'll show you all.
See you guys in future events.